Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, back to the channel. This is part 2 of our unboxing of the Streets of New Capenna, the Capenna, or whatever that town name is, but so far we've been some interesting pulls and some interesting abilities. We got 4 packs left, so without further ado, let's get back into it. Oh, it's secret. Okay, so... Okay, never mind. So we're going to start off with another full art card. And this one is Jet Mirror Nexus Reversal. And we have another full art mountain. So 2 full arts, always good. First up is going to be the Omnibus Parcel, 1-drop artifact. 2 colorless, tap, sack it to search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Tap 5, sack it. It deals 4 damage to target creature. Okay, that could be useful. You have a combination to keep just pulling stuff out of your graveyard and just keep sacking it to kill somebody. That's brutal. 4 damage to target creature. So yeah, I can just start popping up with an artifact. We have another Disdainful Stroke. I believe we already had it, but for reasons I'll put... It's a 2-drop instant. 1 colorless, 1 blue. Counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. We have another court official. Next up, we have the Conjurer's Briefcase. 2-drop artifact treasure, 1 colorless, 1 green. Whenever Conjurer's Briefcase enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white citizen token. Sack citizen token, add 1 mana of any color. Pay 5, sacrifice the briefcase, and draw 3 cards. Next up, we have Cement Shoes, 1-drop equipment artifact. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has at the beginning of your end step. Tap this creature. Equipped creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and it has an equip cost of 2. Next up, we have Sleep with the Fishes. 4-drop, 2 colorless, 2 blue, enchant creature. When Sleep with the Fishes enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature and you create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. Enchant creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. So I kill you with fishes. And this is another pack that all the cards so far, or majority of them, are all uncommon. Another Bizarro pack. And then we have An Offer You Can't Refuse. 1-drop, instant, blue. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. So. We have the alternate art of the Broker's Charm. I don't think we had we done that one yet, but instant, blue, white, green. Tap target creature you control gets +1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, or destroy target enchantment, or draw 2 cards. Alternate art of the Riveter's Charm. Our rare is the Avon Heartstabber. 2-drop, 1/1 Bird Assassin. 1 blue, 1 black, flying. As long as there are 5 or more mana values among creatures cards in your graveyard, Avon Heartstabber gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch. Whenever Heartstabber dies, mill 2 cards, then draw a card. Entire milling concept. And then we have Jet Mills Fixer. Yeah, it's it's a really common 2-drop Cat Warrior 2/2, red and green, red green. Add Fixer gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to activate this ability, put a 1/1 counter on the Fixer instead. So it's like a modified fire breathing. And then we have a cat token that's 2/2 and has haste. And green, which makes not a lick of goddamn sense. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, we got 3 packets left to go. Another full art. This one is the Writ of Return. Start off with Basic Mountain. The Camber Ready Initiate. 1-drop, 1 green, 1/1 Raccoon Citizen. There's a creature that type that has not been used in Magic yet. Raccoon. Who's actually a citizen. So it's got a colorless 2 red or white. Initiate gains double strike until in a turn. Green card's getting double strike. Jesus Christ. That just cannot be fire breathing double strike. That's insane. That's only a common. We have the Broker's Initiate. 1-drop, 0/4 Cat Citizen. 1 white. 4 colorless, white, green or blue. Broker's Initiate has base power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn. Okay, a 1-drop, that's a 5/5 for 5. Seems late game, but expensive. We have the Obscura Initiate. 2/3, 2/2 Bird Citizen. 2 colorless, 1 blue. Flying, 1 colorless, white, black. Obscured Initiate gains lifelink until a turn. Blue and white just combinating off each other with lifelink. Just brutal. We have the Caperetti Charm. Green, red, blue, white. Choose 1. Caperetti Charm deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample till end of turn, or create 2 1/1 green and white citizen creature tokens. The original Broker's Charm, the original art, or Broker's Charm. White, green, white, blue. Choose 1. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls, destroy target enchantment or draw 2 cards. First off is the Metaros Charm. Blue, black, red. Choose 1. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 1 of those cards in your hand and the rest in the bottom of your graveyard. Rest into your graveyard. Equipped opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life, or deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. There's 1 shot in planeswalkers now. Goddamn. Next we have Cormella, the Glamour Thief. 4-drop. 2/4 Vampire Rogue, 1 colorless, blue, white, black, blue, black, red. Vampire Rogue, haste, 1 colorless, tap, add blue, black, red. Spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. When Korozma, Glamour Thief, dies, return up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Okanoki. We got another Broker's Charm. We got another Riveter's Charm, the alternate arts. And then we have our rare, which is the Horde Hauler. Horrid Holder, or something like that. It's 4-drop, 5/5 artifact vehicle. 3 colorless, 1 red. Artifact vehicle, trample. Whenever Horrid Hauler deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token for each artifact they control. Crew 3. And then we have a flashy or hollow Sky Crier. 2-drop, 1/1 bird citizen. 1 colorless, 1 white. Flying lifelink. Pay 3 colorless, 1 white. You and target opponent each other draw a card. You and target opponent each draw a card. Okay, that could be helpful. Or deafening. And then we have our treasure token. Okay. Up next. Got 2 left. And this time they have a little token card that comes with it. Flying, first strike, vigilance, lifelink, shield, or tokens for 1/1 counters and stuff like that. So that's a pretty interesting concept. But oh, damn. That's a fancy flashy art. That one is Elsbeth. Elsbeth Resplendent. Damn. That is fantastic looking. It's an interesting take on Elsbeth, but who knows. Basic land. First up, we have Hold for Ransom. 2-drop, enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't. That's a 1 colorless white. 1 colorless. 2-drop. 1 colorless. 1 white. Enchant creature can't attack or block and has 7. Pay 7 colorless. Hold for ransom controller. Sacrifice it and draws a card. Activate only as a sorcery. That's a lot of mana for this. No, that's a lot of your opponents to pay. So. Next up, we have the Celebrity Fencer. 4-drop, 3/2, Elf Druid. Alliance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Celebrity or Celebrity Fencer. I don't know. Like I said, I can't. English sucks for me out here. So we have the Relevation of Power. 2-drop, instant. 1 colorless, white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it has a counter on it, it also gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. Huh. Interesting. Next up, we have another Plignant Pugilist. We have next up a Fatal Grudge. 2-drop, sorcery, black-red. An additional cost to cast this spell, sack a non-land permanent. Each opponent chooses a permanent they can control that shares a type with the sacrifice permanent and sacrifice. Each opponent chooses a permanent that they control that shares a type with the sacrifice permanent and sacrifices it. Okay, so you sacrifice it, so then everybody else has to sacrifice something to it. Okay. Talk about wrath. We have the Forge Boss. 4-drop, 3/4, human warrior, 2 colorless, black-red. Whenever you sacrifice one or more other creatures, Forge Boss deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only once each turn. Well, that could be fun, too. Next up, we have another Skybridge Towers. Skybridge Towers enter the battlefield tapped, add white or blue. Pay 4, 2 colorless, white, blue, sack a Skybridge to draw the card. Okay. Next up, we have Sparta's Adjudicators. Looks like alternate art. 5-drop. 2 colorless, white, green, blue. Cat Citizen for a 4/4. When Adjudicators enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn. Pay 2 colorless, exile Sparta Adjudicators from your hand. Target land gains Add green, white, or blue until it Adjusticators is cast from the exile. You may cast exiles from as long as it remains exiled. More wordy and so on and so forth, so a lot of mechanics related stuff. Oh, we got a 3 rare, so I'm not sure if this is a different mythical rare, but it's mythical with additional artwork in, or additional symbol in the marker that states that it's mythic, but it's the threefold signal. 3-drop artifact. I believe it looks like a mythic, but whenever threefold signal enters the battlefield, scry 3. Each spell you cast that's exactly 3 colors has replicate 3. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. When you cast it, copy it for each time you paid its replicating cost. You may choose new targets for the copies, as a copy of permanent spells become a token. Damn. That's not pleasant at all. We also got a double mythic rare. We have Zortora, the Incinerator. 5-drop, 6/6 Demon Dragon. 3 colorless, black, red, green. Dragon flying at the beginning of your end step. You may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Zortora, the Incinerator, deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasure tokens. God, just feeling it. Let's see, I think I have a couple more mythics that we've pulled so far, but that particular artifact, threefold signal, is a very different thing. And the last card of that pack is the Extraction Specialist. 3-drop, another rare. A human rogue, 3/2, 2 colorless, white, lifelink. Whenever Extraction Specialist enters the battlefield, return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature can't attack or block for as long as you control Extraction Specialist. So, let me just run through what we got in our last pack. It feels kind of thick, so let's see if we can get through it. Another full art. This one is Vivian the Hunt. So I think Planeswalker artwork. So we have Standard Island. Next one we have the Markatos Initiate. 3-drop, 3/2 Human Citizen. 2 colorless, 1 black. Pay 4 colorless, blue or red. Exile it, initiate from your graveyard, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Then we have Join the Mestos faction. 5-drop, sorcery, 4 colorless, 1 black, casualty 2. As you cast a spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater. When you do, copy this spell. Create a 4/3 black ogre warrior creature token. Next is the Glider Gloons. 5-drop, 4/4 orc warrior, 4 colorless, 1 black. Whenever Glider Goons dies, create a tap 2/2 black rogue creature token. It's got Blitz for 3 colorless, black. You cast a spell for its Blitz cost. It gains haste, and with this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end substep. Next up, we have Body Dropper. 2-drop, a Devil Warrior, 2/2, black red. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on Body Dropper. Black red, sacrifice another creature. Body Dropper gains menace until end of turn. It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Next up, we have a little chat. 2-drop instant, 1 colorless, blue, casualty 1. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other at the bottom of your library. Next one is Public Enemy. 3-drop enchantment. 2 colorless blue. Enchant creature. All creatures attack enchanted creature controller each. All creatures attack enchanted creature's controller each combat if able. When enchanted creature dies, draw a card. So literally, you're putting a lure on the actual player. Interesting. We're gonna slip out the back. 1-drop blue instant. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It phases out. They're bringing phase out. Treat it and anything attached to it as though they doesn't exist until its controller's next turn. Okay, so they're just bringing back phasing. We got another Sparta's Adjudicators. We have another Skybridge Tower. And then we have the Ginny Faye Jedimir's Second. Elf Legend. Elf Druid. Legendary creature, Elf Druid. 3/3 for 1, 2, 3 drop with a combination of red, green, or white to summon it. If you would create one or more tokens, you may instead create that many 2/2 green cat creature tokens with haste, or that many 3/1 green dog creature tokens with vigilance. Okay, that's something different. Okay. Next up, that's our rare of that pack, and then we have an expendable lackey, 1-drop, human citizen, 1/1 blue, 1 blue drop. Excuse me. 2-drop, 1 colorless blue, exile expendable lackey from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 blue fish creature token with this creature can't be blocked. Activate only as a sorcery. And then we got another, promo card. But there are a few things else. We have actual compelling symbols on here as well. So, pop those out. So I'm not sure if that's just representing the house that you're representing. Who knows? But it is a little bit different. It's like they added a bunch of stuff in here that makes sense and some that doesn't. But again, this is also several sets back, so there's probably a reasoning and they just didn't come out with it. But I have full art cardboard as well. And they also have, like I said, more 1/1 counters and shields and so on and so forth. Seems like a lot of additional shit that will get lost, in my opinion. But it seems like they're trying to do, or they're not expecting people to carry dice around or something, but I don't know. But having these 1/1 counter tokens are actually pretty nifty. So we got a bunch of tokens. I want to say these represent the groupings. Possibly, but who knows. Seems like they would try doing things to make it a little more interesting, but I don't know, it depends. Like I said, the world of Magic is training. You just look around and see there's a whole bunch of shit that's going on that leads me to question what actually is going on. There's another artwork. Because I've seen some shit that, well, makes me start wondering what the actual hell is going on. But granted, I used to play Magic a lot, but with the gaming group, not a thing anymore. And not really, there's not many Magic players to do stuff with. But, and my closest game store is for me, is about 45 away. So all I can really do to keep up with all of the new changing stuff is get these packs, do these unboxings. I do like having little clips that here that show, like, give you vigilance or let them know if people get confused and shield points and shit like that. So, in that aspect, that's kind of an interesting adaptation, because I know there's a lot of ones that you'll have one creature that will have 15 different enchantments on there, and you have a little tag that states what every one of them is. So it comes out useful. But that's going to wrap it up for this unboxing of new Capenna. Like I said, if you're looking for something to do in September, head out to the Monroe Pop Fest. But until next time, this is Cobble saying have a good night, and we shall see you in the next one.